Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's go for a walk. See, this is exactly why I've been living here for 9 years. I mean, look at this. Is this ever beautiful or what? This is what life is all about. The beauty, the beautiful moments of life like this, you know? And then I was thinking about a couple of months ago, and all the leaves had changed to yellow and kind of red and mostly yellow orange, and it's just beautiful. Summertime. You see where I'm going with this? I mean, if you can't appreciate the beauty of nature like this, even in the city, then there's something wrong with you. You must be very depressed or a miserable bastard. Anyway, good morning to you all. It is morning. It's about 10 o'clock. And here in Montreal, Quebec, in the Hochelaga sector, and I checked Environment Canada. It looks like we got about 17, 18 centimeters of snow yesterday. And it's still coming down from a slow-moving, low-pressure system. Look how beautiful this is. It's amazing. It's amazing. Sure, it's Montreal. Sure, it's Canada. We get a lot of snow. But we don't get heavy, wet snow like this all the time. It's almost it's like magical. It's just amazing. I'm flabbergasted. And as you noticed, I'm using my phone to film, just to do something. Boy, it's heavy though. It's awkward to hold the phone like this though. Oh, I only did this one time, and it was actually back in Laval, off the island, in the spring. But I said, I'm going to give this a shot again because it doesn't use much battery to, I don't want to say video. I don't like when people say this, to video. Did you video it? Doesn't sound right. But, yeah. But regardless, I mean, I want an HD quality image. It's just fantastic. This is definitely a video that's going to go up in priority in terms of uploading. That's for sure. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. And there's going to be another 5 more centimeters today. Could be even more. Just because of the fact that, like I said, it's a slow-moving, low-pressure system. Sorry, I'm all a little discombobulated because of this. And, yeah, and I'm also, it's because I'm trying to put my headphones wire back in the pocket. It keeps coming out here. And again, I'm not used to doing a walking video with this phone with this what's it called, a selfie stick that Ed gave me, which works, but because it's a little bit on the cheap side, the whole thing's plastic. You can't you can't walk fast with it or it starts to shake too much, so hey, look at this little fucking guy here. Oh, I gotta show that. Look at that. It's a fucking miniature snowblower with a cabin. Boy, I'm telling you, we got everything today. Anything you want, you can imagine, you can have it. Look at this tree, man. Hey? But yeah, you can see why I wanted to use this phone to record instead of my camera, because the camera is a cheap camera. It's a cheap Canon, and again, something this amazing, you gotta use the best, as we say in French, c'est quelque chose. This is something, I want to go up one of these streets here. I don't know which one. Maybe I'll go up Darling just because I like the way it sounds. Oh, there's going to be some snow removal videos coming soon. And this video, I think I'm going to put this up later today, actually. It's just friggin' fantastic. And did I mention the date today, the 17th of December? This freaking speaker wire. Stupid headphone. Look, they didn't even pass the sidewalk cleaner. Hasn't even passed here. I don't even want to walk up here now. Yeah. Just hear the sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ling, 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 ling. Come on, it's lovely weather for a walk in the city with me. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. We're in Hochelaga. Actually, another reason why I'm not crazy about using this selfie stick is because of the fact that it's too obvious what I'm doing, you know? It's a little bit too obvious. It's so obvious. I look like such a nerd. But I am a nerd, so it doesn't really matter, you see. And I guess I could stop this and show myself a minute. Hang on, I gotta take off my glove. No, I'm gonna use my nose to push the button. Stop. Hey, there I am. Oh boy, my hair looks even whiter than usual in this white, beginning to look like Christmas setting. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I can sound like Dean Martin because I've got a baritone deep voice. And check this out, it's a winter wonderland. Winter wonderland, winter. I'm trying to... I don't like how I look here too much. I look cooler with my sunglasses. Man, oh man, I'm so discombobulated by the beauty of all this. I just can't. It's hard to breathe almost now. It's where am I now? I'm on friggin' Adam Street. Adam and where's the frickin' goddamn sign? Oh putain de merde. Moi là, j'aille ça chercher les acides pancartes. I hate looking for the street signs. You know, I'm doing this all the time now. You know, there was a time I'd float around the city. Way before these cell phones became like addictive, everything you want in your hand. I would go around taking photos, and I never did videos. And you know, I didn't care what the hell street I'm on really. I would just check when it was really sort of important. Anyway, now ironically, you can't see the cross street here because it's covered in snow. But that's all right. Let's see the other side here. Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain. Let's go down Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain là, avec le beau chien là, with the nice doggy. Oh my god, it's hard on the hand to hold this. It's Jesus, Murphy. I don't know how long I can do this. You know what? I think I'm gonna go a couple of more minutes with this, with the holding this selfie stick thing, and then go back to normal because it's just annoying to hold it fucking constantly. And I hate it when I swear. And there's a kid right there. It just went by me. Just needed to hear that, you know. Me and my Bulgarian mouth. Putain, modest. Okay. All right, it's taking on. You have to pardon me, eh? I'm probably Asperger's syndrome if you don't know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know. Actually, the reason why that it hurts to hold this selfie stick more with my left hand is because that's the hand I do everything with. So it's got a bit of arthritis in it. Unfortunately, arthritis in French is arthrite. See, it's better with this hand. Anyway, I keep forgetting what I want to mention is it was my friend there, my longtime follower and fan, Ed Beatty, out of Savannah, Georgia, who sent me this selfie stick to connect to my wireless device to record this for you. And it's floating around my Hochelaga area there that I've been living in for 9 years. See, this is when it feels like Christmas. This is when I get into the Christmas spirit because it's, you know, unless you're from freaking California, Arizona, these southern places, West Coast, BC, you know, it doesn't feel like Christmas as much because there's never any snow practically. But here in Quebec, in Canada, on a de la neige. We got snow, man. We got a lot of snow. Wow, what a stark contrast it is from couple of days ago. I was watching that guy Ryan Hall. I gotta admit, I was into it. I think that guy would have made a good Italian with all his hand movements and enthusiasms. You know what I mean? Ryan Hall, y'all. Jeez, that guy doesn't even need a plug. I tell you right now. Yeah, c'est pas beautiful, ça? Oh, God, it's annoying to hold. No, even this hand actually is hurting. Oh, yeah, let's go through this path I like to go through a lot of times when I'm meandering slowly to, let's say, Frontenac Metro. So some of this will look familiar to you. Boy, there ain't two ways about it. If you're filming a long time with a cell phone, it's annoying to film for a long time. Even if I'm holding a selfie stick, even if I'm holding it just my hands. See, this is why I like to use my little Canon camera, because it's just... There's a call coming in here. Oh, sorry, Ed. Oh my God, what's he calling me this early in the morning for? Is he gonna take he wants to take the Corvair for a ride around the block? Maybe. I'm still recording though. And yeah, this is such a beautiful area to walk through. Imagine many years ago, Hochelaga was very dank, like a lot of old, poor, rundown parts of town, or very old parts of town, like Point St. Charles. It wasn't this beautiful with these pathways and all these added trees and beautiful murals, and now it's all the more amazing, you know. So, but anyway, I wasn't planning to make this too long of a thing, because again, it's just it's fun to yeah. Ed just sent me a text, says I figured out filming. Of course. Sure, we got a lot of snow, as I mentioned earlier, but not like this, not this heavy, wet type of snow. It's not that common, actually. So, but I think what I'll do is I'll walk up to Ontario. I'll walk down to Ontario, maybe a couple of blocks or so, 3 blocks, I don't know. Oh, yeah, because I don't know, it gets kind of, if I go left towards Frontenac Metro, going towards the west, it's pretty dank. It's not very nice. If I go right, it's a little nicer, but you know, there's less trees, and so I don't know, whatever. I just wanted to show the variety of this neighborhood, even though I'm very well aware that holy mackerel, that's a hell of a nest, eh? Even though I'm really aware that I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Totally lost my train of thought. Totally. Years from being a potter. I haven't seen anything plowing though. Oh, look, there's a pumper coming. Yeah, 213. 213 has got an E1 now? Wait, wait on now. Where the hell is the Pierce? They already numbered at 213. I don't believe it, man. Wow, that's just like yesterday, right? When it started snowing like this, I was out in Park X, and I see this ladder truck coming. That's pretty cool. Responding, and I hear the old siren there, you know. And I figure, oh, it's the that old Nova Quintex Spartan that they have, which is identifiable all specifically by the old orangey kind of a bright red color, unlike this you just saw. And no, it was actually an E1 like you just saw, ladder, and it had renumbered it already 441. So I don't know what the hell's going on. They must have got somebody new in the friggin' fleet department of the Montreal fire department. If you don't know me. You know what song I was listening to last night and the night before, that hit by Darlene Love, Christmas? It's an old soul song from 1970, but I can't really sing that song. It's, well, for one thing, I'm a man, you know, she's a woman singing. It's just, I don't know, even the way it starts, it's kind of a weird tune, actually. You know, they're singing deck the halls, but it don't feel like Christmas at all. Christmas, the snow's coming down, Christmas. And it's funny because when I woke up at 7, sorry, but closer to 8 o'clock actually, it wasn't really snowing, and now it's snowing again. That's what I was hoping for. I said, I'm going to do this when it's snowing again, because it's pretty much been snowing since yesterday morning or so. So this is Rue Ontario, and my hand is hurting, so I think I might, you know what, I think I'm going to stop this here, because again, I'm just a little exasperated holding this phone here continuously like this in this format. I don't use my hands enough as it is, you know. So you see, it's not as beautiful anyway. There's not as many trees, and I don't feel like going north, up, continuing going up. Or maybe I should actually. There's a guy who's got an old Lumina APV. I'm curious to see if it's still there or not. See, they still have the old bulbs. They don't have the LED. bulbs on all the street lights in the on all the street traffic lights in the city. Here's looking east, looking south, sud, west. Yeah, so the church, I never remember the name of it. Yeah, got a nice looking doggy there. All right, this is Montreal. You can jaywalk, it's okay. I was gonna say nobody gets hit by a car jaywalking around here. No, they just get hit by cars when they're not looking and, you know, watching where they're going, which is probably what happened to that poor little girl from the Ukraine the other day. So, because, you know, when you're a kid like that, I've been at metro stations where, like, I see these kids, they're at the platform and they run up, they're heading like towards the tip of the platform, and the mother is like, oh, no, 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 you know, just freaking out, like grabbing the kid and holding him back. You know, you're not in your right mind, you're in a developing mind here, you know. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, we're doing this one more block and I'm stopping this shenanigans. I want to see if that old Chevy Lumina from 95, 94, 96 is around here somewhere. They've seen it. I want to do a video of it. Oh, there, I like that Explorer. One of the few modern cars I like. Of course, that's also because it's also a police car. Well, not that one particularly, you know. Can you believe how beautiful this is? You know, I got to mention my great friend Nick. He mentioned about how, like, you know, it's not so tempting to go out when you have a car because you have to shovel the car out and driving in the snow is not great. And I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that. I'm very recognizable of that I am visually impaired. I am a classic car fanatic, classic cars, trucks, buses, some motorcycles, and other type of vehicles. But I can't drive them legally. So I live through people like him vicariously. Okay, there's too many people on the sidewalk here. Now I'm going to have to hop on off of here. I don't like showing too many people on the camera. If they're far away, it's okay, but there's a certain law about this. I follow the rules, man. Anyway, the sidewalks aren't fantastic, so what? Look at this. Doesn't this remind you of the ice storm? You know? As we say in français, le verglas. Yeah, le verglas. Verglas is a slang French term for freezing rain. Yeah, well, I don't see that Lumina. Maybe the guy's not driving in the winter, eh? That's this guy I met one time. He's got a whole bunch of old cars there. He's basically me if I could drive legally. This is typical. I'm not going to show that because the guy's standing there. The car just went out of the spot and stuck halfway out. That's typical. If you live in the Northeast, you live in Michigan or whatever, you know, that's part of this what I was just talking about. It's just you get stuck all the time. Unless, of course, you got a 4x4. It's a gas guzzler, but hey, you're never going to get stuck, probably. It's just like the old classics and new look buses that we had in almost every North American city back in the day when things were simple and made sense and were of logic and of the expression, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they never got stuck in the snow. Everybody always said the same thing. All the drivers always say that. Jamais pris dans la neige. They never would get stuck in the snow. You know? They're singing deck the halls, but it don't feel like Christmas at all. Now that you've been gone from here, do Christmas. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention another reason why I wanted to use the phone, and even I'm bitching and complaining about it. I'm glad I'm doing it because it's going to be a really beautiful video. But it's the fact that, well, if it's snowing, if there's precipitation, it's not very good for the lens of my camera, right? Because the lens, you know, retracts and it zooms in. So it's you know, it's wet. So what would happen if there's too much of it? Maybe I broke a camera once that way. Well, broke it. I damaged it because I was filming in the rain. I didn't protect it like I do now. If it was raining, I would have my hand over the camera and. Well, of course, the last time I filmed something outside using this phone, it was actually at the Saint de Courcelles crossing. There's a good old GM right there. Good old General Motors, 231 cubic inch V6, 3.8 liters. These things, you could put hundreds and hundreds of thousands of kilometers on them. And for that GM, it's the... So anyway, that's... wow, look at that dog. What a beautiful big dog. Oh my God, you're huge. Huge. I love him. C'est quoi son nom? Molly. Bye bye. The dog's name is Molly. Not sure how you spell that, but all right, guys, that's it. Finishing here at Desiree and de Rouen. I've been living in Hochelaga 9 years, and I still can't get that right. I don't know why. I always confuse this street with the one closer to my place, which is La Fontaine. I would always say that. I would say this is La Fontaine, the other one's de Rouen, but it's the other way around. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. It was fun, and it pays sometimes to not have a life, because if I did, I'd be out drinking late like I did still in my 20s with my friends, and going to parties at bars and waking up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. So all right, I'll see about using this phone for more walking videos. It's just, again, I'd have to have this stick with me, and I don't like, I travel light. I only like to carry what I need: cash, keys, cards, and maybe headphones, and that's it. The phone. I don't like to keep anything else with me. So there you go. Et voilà. I hope you enjoyed it. J'espère que vous avez aimé ça. I'll try to remember to do a walking video bilingual sometime soon. Faire une vidéo bilingue là, bientôt. Je le dis tout le temps, je m'excuse, je vais le faire. Là. Je vais le faire. Je vais le faire. So, and I don't remember what the name of this park is, but I can tell you that you can't see over there, but that's Métro Préfontaine, metro station. Oh man, there's gonna be some kick-ass snow removals. Maybe I was thinking about using this phone even to film some snow removal operations. However, the reason why I like to film with my Canon camera, even though it's a cheap camera and the zoom makes noises when I zoom in and out, it's because that thing zooms in like crazy. I can zoom in on a snowblower coming up the street fucking 4 blocks away, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't do that with this phone. All right, guys, take care. That's it. Merci. Bonne journée. Hope you're doing all right, whoever you are, wherever you are, and keep on rocking the free world, baby. Bye-bye.